Bradleys are the South West's leading independent estate agents, with 33 offices covering Cornwall, Devon and Somerset.
Holtwood is in Plymouth, and this 4-bedroom house, which also has an annex, was designed and built in 2013 and won Best House in the South West. Although it is so close to the city of Plymouth, it also has a country feel, because straight at the bottom of the garden you can be in Plymouth Woods and on the moor in minutes. Within walking distance of the house you have the George pub, and you also have the Jack Rabbit Vintage Inn for food, and that's only 5 minutes drive. There are a couple of different ways to get into the city to avoid the traffic, and between the Barbican and the Royal William Yard Harbour you can take your pick of restaurants, and when you've exhausted all of the shops in Plymouth you can then go up to Exeter. There's plenty of parking here in the driveway, a huge garage with electronic roller door, and it's gated. So when you look at the house on a map, you may be worried how close to the road it is, but when you come inside you'll be really surprised how quiet it is due to the triple glazing. The entrance hall has a double height ceiling with gallery landing, and you have that porcelain slate all the way up to the landing. There's also CCTV, which is at every single door of the house, so you have an app on your phone and you can see who's at the gate even when you're on holiday and decide if you let them in or not. There's a downstairs toilet and plenty of storage for coats and boots behind those beautiful mirrored cupboards. And then there's a set of double doors straight through to the sitting room. For such a big space, it's still really cosy because you have more of that Italian slate on the back wall and the deep colour of the carpet. There's a Bang & Olufsen 85-inch television and surround sound speakers, and there are also speakers throughout the house so you can have different television channels and music in every single room. Then there's a study, and it's really clever how you have the frosted glass between the sitting room and the study, so it's still flooded with light but really private. And then you have 2 openings, one through to the dining room and the other the kitchen. The kitchen's such a sociable space because you can be preparing food one side of the island or seated the other. It's a locally made kitchen, it's solid wood inside and out, it's got dovetail joints and soft closed doors. The Aga is electric one side and gas the other, which means you can turn the gas off in the summer, and also there's an app so you can turn it on via your phone so it's nice and warm when you get home. And the gadgets continue with the tap, which has boiling water, still sparkling, and a good temperature for hand washing. And it's really nice that you have the flow through from the kitchen to the dining room. You can also open the doors here and eat outside in the summer. And there's a Lutron mood lighting system throughout the house, and the current owner has very kindly left that open for you to customise. So with all the downlights in here, you can imagine the different settings that you could have. There's also a utility room off of the kitchen, and in there you have not 1 but 2 boilers, so if one boiler breaks, the other will heat the whole house, and generally it's just more efficient. If I lived here, I think I would spend most of my time in the garden room. It's got floor-to-ceiling glass and then that seamless connection to the garden via the bifold doors. There's also the gas feature fire, so it's cosy in the winter, and the blinds and curtains are electronic and, no surprising, in this house can be controlled via an app on your phone. There's also a gym down there if you're feeling adventurous and want to do some exercise. And it's lovely how the light spills from these floor-to-ceiling windows all the way up into the sitting room. And now up to the bedrooms. Because of the lighting, the staircase really does feel like it's floating, especially once the light starts to drop. And the feature lighting up here is just beautiful as well. There are 2 bedrooms on this side of the house. The first has plenty of space for either a freestanding or built-in wardrobe. It's en suite with oversized slate tiles. It's got a drencher shower and a handheld. On the landing, you have plenty of storage and all the electrics are in for solar panels, so you just need to get them installed. Then there's a big bedroom on the back of the house that overlooks the woodland. It has a really impressive ensuite with Sontini rain shower, and if you don't want to get your hair wet, you just turn the jets on around your body. Then in the middle of the house, you have a bedroom which has a big balcony, so you can go out in the morning with your cup of tea and lie on the sunbeds. And the ensuite in there, again, has those oversized slate tiles. And the master bedroom is set over 2 levels. So the balcony continues through to here, so the master bedroom can take full advantage of it. And then again in the ensuite, you have the Sontini rain shower, and because of the 2 Velux windows, it's really bright in there. There are 2 wardrobes in the dressing room here, and then upstairs there's also a walk-in wardrobe plus another toilet, so if you don't want to come downstairs to the bathroom, you can just go straight in there. Then you have the 2 dormer windows, maximising the views over the woodland and the moor beyond. And although you have 3 windows upstairs and another 3 downstairs, you can close all the blinds at once via your phone. The decking outside the garden room here gets sun until the afternoon, and then you can move round to the hot tub area until the sun sets. It's millboard composite decking, so it looks so like natural wood, and yet throughout the winter it's non-slip. In the annex, you have 2 bedrooms upstairs, then you have a kitchen dining room, a separate sitting room, and doors out to the garden. The annex is finished to a similar style to the house, and it has a single garage. It's being rented at the moment, but you can view by prior arrangement. It's ideal if you have extended family living with you, or you can make an income from it. You can really appreciate in the winter how close you are to Dartmoor because you get glimpses through the trees. And that's the beauty of this location. You can be in the city 1 minute, on the moor the next, or on the beach.
If you are thinking of selling a property and want to find out how to reach more of the right people across the globe whilst only bringing qualified buyers through your door, then please visit our website and navigate to our presenter-led property video page to see the future of property marketing in action today.